My name is Jazz Buchanan, and I'm one of the pastoral associates here, and I'm also one of the Sunday school teachers for our faith and social justice class for middle schoolers. And right here is Mr. Bumble, and he is also joining us for our Read Out Loud today. And we would like to read to you one of our favorite stories. It's called Firebird. Firebird. He lived for the sunshine. Story by Brent, McCorkle, and Amy Parker. Illustrations by Rob Corley and Chuck Vollmer. Once upon a time, there lived a little baby oriole. Named Firebird. His mama named him that on account of his brilliantly beautiful orange feathers. Firebird just lived for the sunshine. On those glorious sunny days, he would fly way up high, to the highest branch he could find, throw back his little head, and bask in the glow of the sun. But oh, when the rains came, little Firebird would whine and complain. "Why, Mama?" he'd ask. "Why does God let the storm take the sun away?" Mama would just smile and say, "You'll know someday, baby." Then she'd get that faraway look, as if she was looking straight up to the sun. "You'll know when you take a walk on the clouds." Now, over and over again, the rains would come, and over again, Firebird would complain to his mama. Until one day, a huge storm rolled in, and Mama had a different answer. "Firebird," Mama said, with a nod towards the clouds. "The answers are up there waiting for you, but you're gonna have to fly on up there and see it for yourself." Little Firebird was so scared. He hadn't used his wings much at all, and now they trembled at the sight of the storm clouds above. Still, he just had to find out for himself. He had to know why God let the storm take the sun away. So up, up, up he went, up into the great unknown. But instead of answers, poor little Firebird only found thunder and lightning and a fierce howling wind. He feared it would rip him apart. He was just about to turn back when it happened. Firebird broke through the clouds, and there it was. In that one moment, it all became clear. All alone in the midst of the darkest storm, Firebird saw the sun, shining more brightly than ever. And then he knew, God never let the storm take the sun away. It was as constant as his mother's love, waiting there, just above the clouds. Little Firebird never forgot that moment, even after he was a big Firebird. He still loved to bask in the sunshine, but more importantly, knowing the sun was always there. Firebird had learned to rejoice in the rain. Amen.
Hello everybody, kids, grown-ups, whoever. I have a book to read you. My name is Hilary Hopkins, and I have been coming to First Church for, I guess about 8 years now. I live in Cambridge, maybe some of you do too, and my husband and I have 2 daughters, and we have 3 grandsons, and 2 of the grandsons are in college already, and 1 is in high school. And we have a cat. His name is Skipper, and he's a pretty good cat most of the time. Now, here's this book. Now, this book is called Faith the Cow. Faith the Cow. It's written by Susan Bame Hoover, and the pictures are drawn by Maggie Sykora. Faith the Cow. I never heard of a cow named Faith. Let's see what it's about. This is a story of faith. Look at all those cows. I wonder which one of them is Faith. Now, Faith was a young Guernsey cow, a heifer. Faith was a special Guernsey heifer. She had a job to do. Faith was a heifer with a mission. Wow. Dan West loved peace. Dan West hated war. Dan West was ordered to serve in the army, but when he told the officer he wouldn't carry a gun and he couldn't kill anybody, the army sent Dan West home. Dan West knew there was a better way to settle disagreements. Sitting under a tree there. Once, there was a war in Spain. Instead of fighting, Dan West went to Spain to hand out food and supplies to families who had lost everything in the war. He felt sad for the people who lived where soldiers fought. He felt sad for the children who had no milk to drink. They had no milk to drink in Spain because the soldiers killed the cows. Terrible. He felt sad for the mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, and grandparents who died in the fighting. When Dan West looked at the children in Spain, he thought of his roly-poly babies at home, Joel and Janet, who had plenty to eat. Dan West thought about his childhood home in Ohio, where Guernsey cows filled big red barns. Dan West had an idea. He dreamed of giving 1 milk cow to a starving family. 1 cow could feed many children. 1 cow could have many babies. And these calves could feed even more families. But where would Dan West get a cow? He wasn't a farmer. Where would he get a ship to carry the cow? He wasn't a sailor. How would he take care of the cow while she sailed on the ocean? He wasn't an animal doctor. Now where is he going to get all these cows? Just one man? One cow? That just wouldn't be enough. So Dan West began to look for people who could help him make his dream come true. Dan West told a group of farmers in his church about the starving children in the world. When Dan West finished, Virgil Mock, over here, stood up, and Virgil Mock said, "Have faith, Dan West." Dan West said, "I have faith, Virgil. I believe God is telling us to help. We need to send heifers to give milk for the children, but I can't do it by myself. I need help." Virgil Mock said again, "Have faith, Dan West." Dan West said, "I do have faith, Virgil. I trust God to make my dream come true, even though it seems impossible." Virgil Mock said, No, Dan West. I mean, have faith. Faith is my Guernsey cow." Oh. Is he going to give her to Dan? Oh, look at this. Then another farmer, whose red barn was full of Guernsey cows, gave a heifer to Dan West, and then another farmer gave a heifer, and another, until the farmers had given Dan West 17 cows. Is that 17 cows? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Huh. The first 3 heifers the farmers gave to Dan West were named Faith, Hope, and Charity. Well, that's good. Faith and 16 other heifers came to church one Sunday. Oh my goodness, can you imagine 17 cows in our church? The pastor prayed over the cows, laid his hands on them and blessed them, and sent them out into the world to help families. Look at them all lined up. There's the church. Faith was no longer just one heifer with a mission. Now there were 17 heifers with a mission. Wow, a mission, that means like a special job to do. Faith, the Guernsey cow, rode to Mobile, Alabama in the back of a big truck. Oh my. Then she sailed to the island of Puerto Rico, where she found a happy home. Oh, look at that. There's palm trees and the ocean and stuff. Here she comes. There were 10 children in Faith's new family. They loved their cow and they learned to take good care of her. It was the children's job to feed Faith, protect her, and keep her clean. Faith took good care of her new family too. She gave the children lots of milk. Aw, they love each other. The whole family was very happy. For the first time ever, they owned something valuable, a cow, and now no one was hungry. Oh, look at all those kids in that family. And there's Faith. See, here's Faith outside. And here's milk from Faith. And the kids are all drinking milk. That's good. Soon, Faith had a calf. That first calf made the family very proud. Now they could help someone else, just as Dan West had helped them. They gave the calf to a neighbor family. The neighbors needed help too. That's just like in that other picture where it showed the cow having babies and then they all going to other families. Faith's family taught the neighbors how to take good care of the new calf, and someday that calf would feed another family. Wow, Dan West and the farmers call their plan Heifer Project. It was easier to say Heifer Project than a group of farmers who give their young cows to Dan West so he can send them around the world to help feed hungry children. Right, Heifer Project. Heifer Project began to send more and more animals to people all over the world to help feed them. Rabbits were sent. Goats, chickens, and honeybees were sent. Draft horses, that's a horse that pulls things. Draft horses, sheep, and pigs were sent. Ducks, geese, and fish were sent. Look at all those animals that got sent to people all over the world to help them. And then I guess maybe when those animals had babies, then those babies got given to other families. That's really good. Can just one person make a difference? Can just one person with an idea help feed hungry children all around the world? Can just one person make the world a better place? One person can make a difference if that person has a little faith. Wow. What a lovely book. What a great story. I know about the Heifer Project because sometimes I send them money to help them buy animals to send all over the world to help feed people that need food. So I hope you enjoyed that book. I enjoyed reading it to you. Take care of yourselves now. Bye.
Hi everybody, it's Sarah. I'm here to read one of our stories for this month. I have this beautiful book called The Circle of Days. I can't wait to share it with you. You ready? The Circle of Days by Reeve Lindbergh, illustrated by Cathie Felstead. The Circle of Days is from the Canticle of the Sun by St. Francis of Assisi. Francis lived in Italy, where he founded the Franciscan order of monks. He is one of the world's best-loved saints, known for his devotion to nature, especially animals and birds. His Canticle of the Sun, written in 1225, has been translated into many languages and has been adapted in poetry and song throughout the centuries as a hymn of praise. What a beautiful landscape. I see the sun shining over the hills. I see a little white house with a red roof and someone who looks like they might be leaving for the day with a little dog on the path. Lord, we offer thanks and praise for the circle of our days. Praise for radiant brother sun, who makes the hours around us run. Ooh, and now it's nighttime. The cows are in the field at night. For Sister Moon and for the stars, brilliant, precious, always ours. And in the little pictures on the bottom, I see the moon and the stars above lots of places on Earth. The city, the desert, maybe the ocean. Praise for brothers, wind and air, serene or cloudy, foul or fair. Look, two people in a hot air balloon. Many hot air balloons in the distance. I see a weather vane with a rooster just like ours on our church. I see a windmill and a sailboat and many windy scenes. For sister water, clear and chaste, useful, humble, good to taste. That is one big whale with an octopus and a crab and fish, a lighthouse. Oh, and in the bottom pictures, children playing in the rain, frogs, birds, gardens growing. For fire, our brother strong and bright, whose joy illuminates the night. Fireworks, beautiful. Oh, and lightning and lava and candlelight. Campfire, bonfire, fireplace. So many pictures of beautiful flames and fire. Praise for our sister, Mother Earth, who cares for each of us from birth. I see bees and a honeycomb and an apple pie. I bet that came from the apples that those two farmers are harvesting. Birds. Beautiful outdoor scene on a farm. For all her children fierce or mild, for sister, brother, parent, child. So many animals from all around the world. North Pole, maybe Africa, maybe South America, maybe India. I see people in a canoe with their dog. That looks like fun. For creatures wild and creatures tame, for hunter, hunted, both the same. Yes, I see animals hunting other animals. For brother sleep and sister death, who tends the borders of our breath. I see the whole lifespan of a tree on the bottom of the picture, from acorn to little shoot, tiny tree, big tree, a tree losing its leaves and dying in the winter but to come back in the spring. For desert, orchard, rock and tree, for forest, meadow, mountain and sea. So many beautiful places on earth to visit and to give thanks for the glory that God created. For fruit and flower, plant and bush, for morning robin, evening thrush. I've seen robins like that recently, out picking at the dirt, looking for worms and other food. For all your gifts of every kind, we offer praise with quiet mind. Be with us, Lord, and guide our ways around the circle of our days. Look, I see someone returning to the house at the end of the day, and there's the dog, maybe there to greet them. Can you see the dog Now you can. And there's another person there to greet them and welcome them home.